You are making all these things. तब तो
There's so much place. Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Vancha kalpatarubhyascha Kripa sindhubhyaeva cha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Mahabadanyaya Krishna Prema Prabhaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishi Bhagave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Vitavaya Krishnaya Krishna Adavatkaya Yam Prabhajantamapeta Krityam Vaipayana Virakala Parayajibhava Utreti Tanmetya Prabhupada Tam Sarvabhuta Vidhanam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Shri Vasubhanu Devi Daitaya Kripapuri Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daini Prabhu Madhur Jyotir Premata Sripani Bhaktida Shri Gaur Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya I was speaking there about the special characteristics of the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. Also, I began in my evening classes sweet pastimes of Krishna and the teachings. So, I want to tell something, 2 words about Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur. In so many days, we cannot entirely glorify Srila Prabhupada. Endless ocean. So in an hour or in a day, 2 days, it cannot be explained. Especially his character and transcendental characteristics so high that any worldly person cannot touch. As we have seen that in the morning, that Rupanuga Bhakti Da, What is Rupanga? Namin Krishna. I explained a very little. Rupanga, Ragatmi. So he was of the transcendental realm and the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. So he has come to give these things. But when he came, there was so much jungle of Mayabad, Sajiya, Sakhibad, Sakhi Bheki, Smartbad, Goswamibad, and all. And first he has to make the barren land
fertile.
to make fertile. So he has to cut all the jungles of all these things. So most of his time went on in this. So when we will glorify him, then we will have to glorify by all these activities. He cut the arguments of all. But after this, when we will touch his glory, transcendental glory, then anyone, very rare person can touch these things. I know that we are discussing so many things, very sweet pastimes of Krishna, so many good thoughts, Siddhant, but I know that there are someone who has no interest. So they may think that whether I should be in preaching with Narayan Maharaj or I should return to India. It may be. But most of you are so inspired to hear and wasting of lot of money. You are with me, very encourageous, inspired. But when we will explain some extraordinary things, transcendental, it will be very hard to touch all these things. But general person, general devotees can understand, how he cut Mayabad, Smarta, Sahajiya, Sakhi Bheki and all others. How he preached, these things we can understand. But what was the transcendental theories and why he came to this world and what he did for this, very hard to realize. There are 5 kinds of these vichar, siddhant, pratyaksha vichar.
Opinion, perception.
No.
Direct perception.
Perception. 5 perceptions. Pratyaksha means direct,
perception.
which is realized by senses. And we can see, we can touch, we can smell,
we can hear.
all these things. Some are aparoksha. We cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot, but there is something. And that is called paroksha. Paroksha means English?
Indirect.
Hypothesis.
Indirect.
Hypothesis.
No, not Anuman.
No, hypothesis.
No.
Anuman is hypothesis.
So Anuman is not.
Approach to that which is beyond material perception.
That is Swara.
Sure.
Swara. The happiness and the which is tested in there, not here. Aparoksha. Then aparoksha. Paroksha, pratyaksha, paroksha, and then aparoksha. What is approach? Not realized by senses, but there is something beyond the limit of this, that is Brahma Tattva, Mukti. Aparoksha is Mukti. And then Adhoksha. What is Adhoksha? Beyond the limit of mind, but not Aparoksha, not Mukti. Like Narayan Tattva, and there the service of Narayan is Adhoksha Tattva. Adha Kritam atikrantam akshajam jena jnana sah sa adhokshara. These things and the modes which cannot be realized by mind, these are aparoksha. But there is mind of Atma, intelligence of Atma, and everything is there of Atma. So, which is realized by the senses of Atma, pure, then it is called Adhokshaja. So Narayan is Adhoksha. And after this Aprakrita, when we will serve Krishna in Vrindavan, then with a rush we will realize Brajendananda Shyam Sundar in 4 ways. Darsya, Shakya, Vatsalya and Madhur. And then Krishna is so beautiful, marvelous, so much opulent, more than Vaikuntha, more than Golok, but yet covered with Madhurya. Madhurya means sweetness. So this is called Aprakrita. Srila Prabhupada divided in this Gyan, knowledge in these 5 categories. And he showed that all the karmis, like those who followed Jaimini, by austerities, fire sacrifices, they got son, so much wealth, reputation and everything. This is protection. Like Raman, Jarasandha, Kumbhakarna, Duryodhan, Kans, they were feeling happiness in worldly all these things. So they are pratakshatas, and they used to sacrifice so much and to attack another to take their kingdom and wealth and wives and so on. So this is called pratyaksha. Then paroksha, the sacrifices for Swarga, or so many kings did it. Tetam bhukta sadlokam visalam khine punye mattalokam vishanti evam trei dharman prapatna gatagatam kam kamalabante. By the result of these sacrifices, so many kings, they went to, like, who went to Swarg and again fell down.
Keeping head down and feet
What
up.
name?
Trishanku.
And so many. Anyone with sacrifice, they will go to Swarg. Again, after testing them, they will have to come to this world. This is Paroksha. And Shankar Sampradaya and the followers of Shankara Sampradaya. Aparoksha. Also, we can take, but they are Bhakti Virodhi, Aparadhi. So we cannot count them in this. We can count first stage of Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar and Sukadeva Goswami in first. They were so much had nishtha in Naigunya. Naigunya means no akar, no shape, no attributes, no power. There is something. So this can be aparoksha. And then adhoksha. In second stage of Sanak Sanandan, by the help of Brahma, they went to Vaikuntha, taking the very sweet shape, fragrance of tulsi and gandha,
Sandal.
offered in the lotus feet of Narayan. and they saw Chaturbhuj Murti, very beautiful, and they became servant of, eternal servant of. This is Adhoksha. The associate like Jai, Vijay, and so many, Garud, sometimes Narad also, they are serving Adhoksha Narayan. They are of this. Their bhakti is of opulence. Aishwarjamai bhakti. Anything? Name? Aishwarjamai bhakti?
Opulence, full of opulence.
Devotion
With awe and reverence.
Devotion in awe and reverence.
And after this, we can see bhakti of Farooq Sanatan and Goswamis, the bhakti of Gopis, the bhakti of Dandakaranya Rishi, bhakti of the rituals of Vedas, Ved Mantra. They became Gopi and serving Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. So this is what? Aprakita.
Aprakita.
Prabhupada has not to create any of the beginning folks, not to give Prataksha, not to give Paroksha, not to give Adhoksha, Ramanu, Madhva and others. They are given Aparoksha, Adhoksha. But see, Prabhupada has not come to give this. He has come to give this aprakrit mood, bhav. That is raganuga bhav. By this raganuga bhav we can enter in the realm of ocean of Ras Braj Bhakti. Especially not only Braj Bhakti, the mood of Sakhis, how they serve Krishna. And among Sakhi, only mood of Rupa Goswami he has come to be. What is the mood? He is serving conjugal rather than Krishna, but always inclination towards Srimati Radhika. When Radha and Krishna are separated and Krishna comes to his house, Nanda Bhavan, Jasoda Bhavan, and Srimati Radhika returns to Javat or Barshana, then the Sati Rukmanjari, where she will be?
With Srimati Radhika.
Not in Nandagaon. She will come to, she always be present with Radhika, always serving. At the time of sweeping, taking prasadam, messaging, giving water, everything, decorating, making bath, everything
Like her shadow.
like a shadow, always with Srimati Radhika. She will be happy if Radhika is happy, and if Radhika is unhappy, she will feel unhappy. She will be so happy if Radhika is defeating Krishna. And if Radhika is defeated and Krishna is clapping, then she will be
Unhappy.
unhappy, sadness. So Srila Prabhupada was what Manjari?
Nayan
Nayan Manjari. What Nayan Manjari? What is Nayan Manjari? The beauty of the eyes of Radhika. What is this beauty? To do archan of Krishna by core of eyes. And Krishna will sit and stand by the indication of these crooked eyes of Sakhis. So he is Nayan. And he has come only to teach persons this mode. So you can see the glory of Srila Prabhupada. He was in the line of Sarup Damodar, Raya Ramananda. He was in the line of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, especially Rupa and Raghunath. And sometimes he was following Jiva Goswami, very, very strong in personality and his established Siddhanta. He never compromised with Sahajiya, Sakhi, Bheki, Mayavadi. Never. It was so good. His arguments were so high and strong that anyone coming to Srila Prabhupada used to be bent and fell on the flat on the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. So, when he was in Puri, I have told that some symptoms of Vaishnava was there. And how he went to Kasim Bazar, Naresh, and he was teaching his boy like tutor, and he returned back from there. And then next Bhaktivinoda Thakur sent him to Mayapur, and he took landlordship there only for Prabhupada, and he established him there. Then Prabhupada now began Navadip Parikrama that Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written. With so many persons. He also preached. They told that, well, who are Brahmin? Those who have the quality of Brahman. Brahmanism will not be decided, should not be fixed by birth only. There should be some impression, past impression. Shuddha bhav, swabhav, nature, the association, and the qualities. If Brahmin quality is there, what are the Brahmin? There are 12 qualities of Brahmins. So if, like Sahishnata, to tolerate, to give anything to others.
Yojan, Jajan, Dan, Adhyan.
So there are so many. So this should be in Brahmins, especially to Sadhu Krishna. If these qualities are not there, if he is coming in Brahman birth, Brahman dynasty, he is not Brahman. But anyone, anywhere else taken birth. But having the qualities of Brahmins, they are Brahmins. That is why Brahmins were so much angry with Prabhupada. He also told, nowadays Goswamis, those who have come in the dynasty of Goswami, they are actually Goswamis. Otherwise, anyone cannot be said Goswami. Who? General person. And this has so much honor for Goswami Santan, the sons of Goswami. Prabhupada told that this symptom is bad, not authentic. Those who have the quality of Goswami, Go means Indriya, who can conquer all the senses. Like what senses? First sloka of those who have conquered all these things. And they are suffering from all senses, Krishna and Radha, Mahaprabhu. They are actually Goswami. Whether they are not in the dynasty of Goswami. If a person coming by birth in the dynasty of Goswami, but drinking wine and taking flesh, eggs and so many things, and he has a shop of shoes or anything, and not having the qualities of Goswami, he is not Goswami. Then Goswami became opposite to Srila Prabhupada. Also so many became so much opposite to Prabhupada. But his preaching was going. All the new boys with impressions, they came as brahmacharis and they began to propagate the mission of Srila Prabhupada everywhere, cutting the arguments of Mayavad, Sahyavad, Satyavad and all others, and establishing the Siddhanta of Bhakti. So new boys are coming, new girls were coming, women were coming and joining his mission. He gave sannyas to the qualified persons who never fall down. Never fall down. Like my Guru Maharaj, Sridhar Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, Swami Maharaj,
Madhav Maharaj.
Madhav Maharaj, Swami Maharaj is not direct sannyasi of Srila Prabhupada. He is Shishya, sannyasi Shishya of my Gurudeva.
Jajavar Maharaj.
Jajavar Maharaj, last sannyasi.
Vaikhanas Maharaj.
Vaikhanas Maharaj.
Giri Maharaj.
Sauti Maharaj.
Goswami Maharaj.
Goswami Maharaj.
Goswami Maharaj.
Not Goswami Maharaj.
Goswami Maharaj. Vaikhanas Maharaj.
Very powerful. They never fell down. They were sadhu. And his brahmacharis, like my Gurudev, and so many Siddha Sarup brahmachari, he became
Siddhanti Maharaj.
Siddhanti Maharaj. Sridhar Maharaj, his first name was, you remember? Sridhar Maharaj? You don't remember?
Champalkai, did you know?
Sridhar Maharaj, I remember, but my remembrance is now not so. Sridhar Maharaj, he was brahmachari.
Paramananda Brahmachari.
Pranavananda. And so many brahmachari.
Hayagri Brahmachari.
Hayagri Brahmachari.
Sachisunu Brahmachari.
Sachisunu Brahmachari. And some are also of Banprastha also, like Sauti Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, and all others. They were. Narhad Parvana Brahmachari. He was Brahmachari. Narsingh Maharaj Brahmachari. So, he made parties, gave diksha and party made, and sent preaching party everywhere. Everywhere, here and there. He opened center, preaching center, not much akhada, wrestling with so many bishops.
Arena.
Not arena. Preaching center. Not so much expensive mutts and mandir now today here and there. Because after he departed, they will fight for wealth and to be the mahant of that temple. What is going on, like churches. He established preaching centers. Are what you are doing off? No,
Preaching centers, not big temples.
In any hired room, hired estate, anywhere. They open center. So that any mamata will not be.
Affection will be there.
That mine, this is mine. And we will call for this. That is going on New Braja, Vrindavan. New Vrindavan, you know? So much fight and here and there. Not like so. So he established centers. He gave Tridanta Sannyas. That Tridanta Sannyas was stopped after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. again he established. He saw that Sahajiya Babaji, they are neglecting bhakti rules, and now they are mixing so much with ladies, and their character is loose character. Their bhakti is not Shuddha bhakti. So, brahmacharya, sannyasi and preacher should be very good character. So he made brahmachari, very pure brahmacharis and sannyasi. And he engaged them in preaching. He established Brihad Mridanga, printing press. And he began to publish the books of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, others like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Jeev Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Narottam Thakur, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, like Satkriya Sadhipika and others books. Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. He established so many periodicals. And Sanskrit, what? Sanskrit, there was. In Bengali, 3-4 magazines in Bengali. Daily,
Dainik Nadia Prakash.
Daily, Dainik Nadia Prakash, and then Saptahik Gaudiya, and then Pakshik manuscript after 14 days, 15 days, in a month 2 times, Pakshik, and then monthly Gaudiya. And Hindi, Bhagavat Patrika, Bhagavat. In English, Harmonist. In Assamia, in Gujarati, in Odia, in Madras, Tamil, Telugu, all languages of India. He began to periodical, so many periodicals. And thus, he began to preach the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And very quickly, he told that you should not go and demand so much heavy amount of money. Only 2 paisa, 1 paisa, 1 paisa, you know, a fraction of a 100th part of a rupee. That is the paisa.
Like cent.
You should collect in boxes. And the key was always with Prabhupada. But the box of my Gurudev, Prabhupada gave him because he trusts so much. And then from beginning of the day and up to
Evening.
they used to go in where?
Calcutta tram.
Buses, markets here or there. They used to tell some Harikatha and then take some 1 paisa, 2 paisa. Always so energetic that never kept any single pice for them. Pice to pice, all used to give to Prabhupada. Nowadays, 75% and 20%. 20% go to head office and 75% in my pocket. And thus go to hell. Sometimes they used to take whole amount. They can show whole amount, not giving a single farthing to center. And thus going to hell. So at that time, they used to be very bold. Once there was a brahmachari named Siddha Sarup. He went to preach in
West Bengal. East Bengal.
East Bengal with Nemi Maharaj. Oh, Nemi Maharaj, so very learned person, knowing all Shastra, speaking in Sanskrit and pure Bengali, all Darshan Shastra. So I went with him. And when they were teaching, Then Maharaj told Siddhaswarup that you should speak something. And then he began to speak that in Bengal there is a chagal. Chagal, you know? Goat. Having so beard. So much beard. And white beard. Always pursuing she goats. Who is he?
Rabindranath.
He told to Rabindranath Thakur, you own the Nobel Prize. To him he told. And he told that there is a gunda of
Scoundrel of religion.
Dacoit of religion.
Dacoit and gunda. To whom he told? Vivekananda. And he told that he is not Vivekananda, he is Vivekananda. Vivekananda without buddhi.
Who has no intelligence.
Without intelligence. And so,
all audience.
Thousand audience all began to shout. And we don't want to hear, we don't want to hear. They used to praise both. And whole audience became so angry. So that meeting was dispersed. Dandani Maharaj wrote a letter, a telegram to Prabhupada. Oh, we were preaching here, very good. But this Siddhaswarup made it ruin. Spoiled our preaching. He told so and so. Prabhupada at once replied in a telegram. Oh, he has preached of lakhs and lakhs, thousands and thousands dollars and money. So high class. He had told true. Tell them that I am coming there to support Siddhaswarup. And a meeting should be called. And I will prove that both were. One was Dharmik Gunda, religious Gunda, and other was Chadav.
Go.
So he went there, Srila Prabhupada, and a big meeting was called, and Prabhupada proved it.
Established truth.
And he told that how Rabindranath Thakur like she-goat or he-goat. Those who are always pursuing these bhogs means
Sense enjoyment.
sense enjoyment, they are shackled like it. So he is like that. He had no realization, not speaking about transcendental anything about Krishna and Gita, Bhagavad and Vedas. And this person, Vivekananda, he went to Chicago, and in a religious discourse he told that Brahma is zero, world is zero, everything is zero. From zero everything has come, and from in zero everything will
Mixed, emerge.
This is Dharmik Gunda. They don't know abacity of
Religion.
And he proved it, and then all who were opposite now they came,
Favorable.
and they became Shishya of Gaudiya Math. So this was the preaching at that time. Nowadays we can speak true. If you are going to speak true, then in also Gaudiya Math are those who are following are in the Swami Maharaj line. They are also like this, not speaking truth. So nowadays it is very rare Shuddha Bhakti. So Prabhupada was the first person to preach this Shuddha Bhakti, pure Bhakti. He told once in Radha Kunda, when he was in the old age, and he wanted to enter in his spiritual transcendental world. 1 or 2 years before, he was in Radha Kund Parikrama, Brajmandal Parikrama. He told that I have come to give transcendental things from Braja, and that Rasamai Bhakti, Raganga Bhakti. But my whole life was destroyed in cutting jungle of Mayavad, Sajiya, Bheki and all others. Don't think that this is our duty, Malli. I am telling for the senior Vaishnava, they should listen. If you are going to discuss all these things only, and not transcendental bhakti, what is bhakti, bhakti, ras and all these things, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give, anarpit charing chirat karnaya, then he will be nirvisheshvadi. No? Try to note all these things. And he told that you should note down all these things. If you are doing only cutting these nonsense argument always, and also you are discussing about Vaidhi Bhakti. He gave a slok that Jnane prayasa vadapar sanvanta eva jivanta sanmukharitam bhavadiya vata sthane sthitat anuman manodhi. That even you should give up Aishwarjamai Bhakti. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. You should try to forget. He has 6 opulence. You should try to forget it. It is for juniors, for Vaidhi Bhakti. Those who want to enter in Braja Bhakti, Rasmai Bhakti. Jnane Prayasam. That Krishna Tattva, Jiva Tattva, Maya Tattva, they should forget all these things. And they should forget that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then who is Krishna? He is son of Jashoda. He is son of Nanda Baba. He is friend of Siddham Suval Sakha. And he is beloved of Gopiswami, Deishwani. And forgot that Krishna. If you will always think like that, Krishna is Supreme Personality of God, having so many opulence, then your bhakti will be so shithil, so weak, feeble. And you cannot enter in Braj Bhakti. Like Jashoda Maya, he saw the Vishwarup, universal form in Krishna mouth 2 times. But she gave no importance. He thought that any ghost has come, any Maya has come. And she called off all the Brahmins and black cows, their
cow dung and
urine mixed, and with that Krishna was given birth. Srimati Jashoda chastised Krishna, binded his
waist
in
grinder motor.
And Krishna was waiting. This is better. Krishna is no Bhagavan, Ishwar, Paramatma, God, nothing. Only the son of Jashoda, beloved of gopis. Very ignorant child of Jashoda. This is the Parichaya. Parichaya means identification of Braj Krishna. So if anyone thinking that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Swamiji gave this in first
Primary stage.
but he could not give second thing. And he left on me that you should tell, that you should forget that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. No? So these are the thoughts of Srila Prabhupada. That you should note down that you should not do all these things that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, and always go on doing vichar, thinking like this. You should cross all these things. These are dangers of Raganga Bhakti. So I have come to give this, he is telling, in Radhakund. And he became so reddish, his face became. And he was immersed in that mood of Nayamanjali. So Srila Prabhupada came. So if you will only tell like this that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, being senior Vaishnava, so much senior, you should know what is Braja Rasa, Braja Tattva, Bhakti, Raganga, Vaidhi Bhakti, and especially Raganga Bhakti. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to sprinkle the mercy of this Raganga Bhajan. And try to know what is this This is the aim and object of the Gaudiya Math. If anyone is not doing, he is not out of Gaudiya Math, he is in Ramanuja, Madhva and other verse. He never is in Gaudiya. So Swamiji has not come for this. I told in a Vyas Puja of Swamiji Sannyas festival, but anyone could not realize this thing. Oh, for his minimizing Srila Prabhupada. If anyone is telling that, oh, Krishna took Govardhan hill and his supreme personality of Godhead, he can destroy this world. Oh, anyone is so happy. But if you are telling that Krishna, the servant of gopis, oh, you are minimizing Krishna. He will not understand. Oh, Narayana is always minimizing Krishna. And he is making so much supreme to Radhika. I always like to tell these things. So someone tell like this, you are always minimizing Krishna. So they thought that, oh, Narayana Maharaj is minimizing our Gurudeva Prabhupada because he preached so much Nam Sankirtan everywhere. I told that this Sankirtan is for common persons. Prabhu kare Nam Sankirtan with Bahiranga Layatra Nam Sankirtan. This is the duty of Mahavishnu Advaitacharya. He cannot give Anarpichar in Chirag. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu group Goswami, they can sprinkle. So your Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj has come to give this, sprinkle this mercy. Not only Kirtan, but through Kirtan he gave this. But nowadays what Kirtan is going on, this Kirtan cannot give that thing. Never in lakhs and lakhs births. Never it can give. Those who are very Uttam Vaishnava or Madhyam Vaishnava of Uttam Vaishnava, they can, by their Kirtan, they can do it. So Nam Sankirtan is supreme, it is true. But if it is done in so high class of Vaishnava, otherwise not, this name will give what? Only worldly things. He can give Swarga or Moksha. Even he can give Aparoksha, Adhoksha, but not Brajabhakti. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Sarupran and Ramaraya, what? Ki rupe laile naam prem upajay tahar sarup lakshan kaha suna Ramaraya Trinadapi suni chena tarurupi sahasrana mani namadina krityam yasarah. With a Rasik Vaishnava being equipped for these qualities, and with a Rasik Vaishnava, when you will chant Krishna name, then your Krishna name will take you to pleasure, otherwise not. So, name is transcendental and so high, but if it is not done in good association, Rasik Vaishnava association, oh, we cannot go to pleasure. So these are the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. In his last day, he told that I have met so many persons angry because I have taken their sons, husbands, and so many, and I have made them brahmacharis and sannyasi. So they are so much angry. I have cut the argument of Karmis, Goswami, Smart Brahman, Sahajiya, and all others. So all are angry. But I think that soon they will realize that I was not wrong. I have done for the betterment of all the devotees and for the whole world. One day they will realize this fact. So you should do bhajan in the guidance of Ashraya Vigraha. What is Ashraya Vigraha? Srimati Radhika is the Abhusaviga. Baldev Prabhu is Ashray Vigraha Tattva. And Akhanda Guru Tattva they are. So in their guidance, in the manifestations of Gurudev, which are qualified Guru, established Guru, you should serve Radha Krishna Conjugal or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We have this wretched body. We have so many abhav,
lacking, shortcomings.
So many. We want so many things. We have so much sufferings, so many pain and painful things. We should not destroy our whole energy to escape from, to save from them. All energy should be given where? That what is our main object of the life? Who am I and what is my main object? The main object is to serve Radha Krishna Conjugal. If a man in the old age, rotten body, if he gives O sarva dharmana pratyajyamami ekam sharanam bhaja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami macha. He gives his body. Oh Krishna, I have offered my body. And if he tells like this, oh Krishna, I am yours, this Krishna is so merciful that he accepts him. And he takes him out of control of Maya and gives breath. So, it may be that so many sufferings and sorrows and all which will come. But we should not try to give energy only to get them out. Never. What is our object of the life, sadhana, bhajan? And we are. And how we can have this thing? This is the of Chaitanya Srila Prabhupada teachings. He also said, you don't go to please all body. Never.
Everybody.
If anyone going to please everybody, then he cannot please anyone. Only try to please your qualified Guru, Vaishnava, and Krishna only, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If I am going to please everybody, that means what means? You have no pure bhakti.
Like prostitute.
We are only, we want what? Only to be a feet dust of Srila Rupa Goswami. This is the highest ambition and desire of any Shuddha Bhakta. No other desire. Nam Sankirtan is supreme what? Goal of Jiva. Param Vijayate, but with devotees, Rashik devotees, Tattva devotees. Otherwise no. And we should try to follow 8 slok of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sikh Shastra. Then everything is there. We should follow Manashiksha, Upadeshamritam. If you want bhakti, you should read Jaiva Dharma. Very soon we are going to publish it. And then, this is the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. There are so many things. You know how he became the disciple of Srila Gaur Das Bhagavan. Though he was Nitya Siddha, but he saw how a disciple should be and how should accept a guru. Srila Gaur Das Bhagavan had told them, don't go to in the realm of Kali, that is Calcutta. And he first started a preaching center there. It says that it is opposite, but not opposite. Who fulfilled the desire of Gaur Das Bhagavan. From there, he preached over whole Bengal, whole India, and after that, whole world. So this preaching spirit came from Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And that is why in no time Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj preached all over the world. Now it is our duty to make it stable. What?
To make it
Solid.
Solid. So that it cannot fly away. And so person will fall down. So we should try to give solid bhakti. Don't have a question, oh money is, oh go and bring money. Not this thing. Money will come automatically. I never had any question of money in my anywhere. We don't send any party for collecting money. Never. But those who are collecting money, always pursuing money, and you see that all are falling down. You try to preach in the line of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, in the line of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and try to realize his inner mood, not on external things. Those who are external, they will learn only outwardly things, they will not enter in internal mood. So his internal mood was to preach Shuddha Bhakti. Those who are doing kirtan here and there, I know so many. The priests here and there in France, Germany, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, America, Canada, all went down fallen. Why? If it is Shuddha Bhakti, is preaching. They collected more than lakhs and lakhs rupees. I know. And Vrindavan, Baldev Krishna temple was built. And in Bombay, in Navadvip, lakhs and lakhs dollars, unlimited wealth. Who brought where they are now. So we should try to enter in Shuddha, pure Bhakti. There are none to speak all truths. If you will speak truth, then so many against person will come. And they are coming. But I am in the line of loyance, like Srila Prabhupada, and I don't fear. I never worry for my life ending, because I know that I am eternal. Anyone can touch my Atma. So I am always so bold, like Srila Prabhupada, my Gurudeva, Bhaktivedanta, like Govinda Maharaj. But he was in the last decade, some nervous. But I am not going to be nervous, never. That is why he has so good reputation for me, Gaur Govinda Maharaj. He told that Narayan Maharaj is very pure Vaishnava. You can hear Harikatha from him. I am no Vaishnava, I know. I am not so learned person. I have not gone to any school or college. Never. I have been only in school of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Not, I cannot write Naray. Not. And I wanted to go in the college of Haridas Thakur, but I am not qualified to go. But now they are going to universities, so many big Cambridge and here and there. What they will learn there? No faith in their gurus that do chant name. And we will have achieved transcendental knowledge and bhakti rasa. So you should not try for these things. These are the lines of teachings of Srila Prabhupada. There are so many teachings, but now it is 7.
Oh, you wanted to tell something about that mango? About mango, you wanted to...
Mangal.
That story, the mango.
He was telling a story about Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Actually, I don't know, but I heard that what he told, it is in a cassette of Swamiji. What he told. That when he was of 2 years age, and he took any mango, and his father rebuked him, it is not offered to Krishna, and he was taking, and then he stopped for his whole life. But we have seen in any authorized book that anytime Prabhupada was, sometime he was in Mayapur, he was very fond of sweet mangoes. One day, when there was no time of mangoes, and he was in very first place like Mayapur, no connection with anywhere, only on foot one can go there, and there is no way, always so many thorny ways. So one day he thought that, oh, if some sweet mango were there, I will offer to Krishna. But he told himself again, oh, it is not good. He rebuked himself. Why you, perhaps your nature is to taste mango, that is why my mind is thinking like so. So he rebuked himself. And he slept in the night. In the morning, a parcel from Bombay came of very sweet mangoes. And the servants of Srila Prabhupada, like Paramananda and others, were very happy. And they brought it to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada saw this and began to weep. I wished, and Krishna has arranged so sweet mangoes here. I should not take mango in my life. Krishna has to manage whether I should serve myself to Krishna, and Krishna is serving me, so I don't want that Krishna should serve me. So he made up his mind and promised that in my whole life I will not take mango. I will give it to Vaishnavas, I will give it to Thakurji and others.